let me see. Ooh, too loud. Okay. Is this thing on? Okay, sweet. I think it's working. Cool. All right. And let's see if that is the case over on the sensor tube. It appears to be the case. Okay, but how do I... Wait, I don't get... Let me see then. Hey, look at that. Whatever. I can do it here. Cool. All right. Well, welcome back to another night of trucking. So, let's see. Well, for 336, it's not a bad job up there. Not long. Wait. What am I lacking? Heavy cargo. What am I lacking? I wish it would tell me what I was lacking. Whatever. I'm gonna filled with a deep and lasting sense of regret.
What are we waiting for?
All right. All right, Batman. Parking brake. Hold up, cause it's back here. It should actually be back here. I should just be able to back into it. At least if I looked at my map correctly. Yeah, there it at. According to this, it says that this is too heavy for my truck. We're going to find out. Or we're just going to run out of gas. One of those two. It's fine, probably. Get right on in there. We'll hit that. There we go.
Let's do this.
Let's see, I have 107 miles. This is 131. Silly, you gotta turn off your parking brake. Alright, there we go. Make sure... Oh, we're in Las Vegas. I was wondering what those little lights up over there were. That's what that is. Alright, we need to find a place to fuel up. Here's the exit right here. We're going to come as far over as we can, too. What we should do... I should run electric. See how I do.
Left.
No. All right.
Turn right.
Oh, I think I have a... Well, this is incredibly awkward. All right, everybody's just gonna let me go. Neat. According to my GPS here. Alright, there we go. According to the GPS here. Wait, actually. Is there a gas station up there? That appears to be the
Keep
case, and we need to
left,
get over
and then
anyways.
turn left.
So let's just
Turn
go
left.
ahead and fill up now. That makes the most sense to me. In light of that, I might have to drop off the triple trailer. So far, though, he a long boy. So far, our truck's handling it just fine. No problems there, so let's do this. I dropped a video
Keep right, and then
with just
turn
the
right.
sounds of the truck, but I'm still working with the encoder because for some reason it does not
Turn
like
right.
me, and I want it to look smooth, of course, and I don't, for whatever reason. We'll go back the other way once we get through. Yep, there's gas up there. Cool. So I'm still trying to still learning how to use OBS and what the settings do. And it's something that I'm not really great with yet. But I've been watching some guides to fix up, make it look a little bit better as far as like on the back end. As far as like an overlay. Like, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
Never
Okay.
mind.
We'll
I'll
pull
find a new
straight through
route.
on this thing. Yes, we can. Actually, that's exactly what they want us to do here. So let's... Filling up in Las Vegas, I feel like it's going to be a pricey boy.
Finding new route.
Oh, yeah. At 614... We're going to limit the amount of damage we do here. We'll fill up elsewhere.
Okay.
I'll be
let's
real.
find a new route.
The real life prices syncing with the game is kind of jacking me up in the game.
Get ready to
We
turn
need
left.
to tell Iran that they need to cool their shit and just do whatever the
Turn
Daddy
left.
USA says to do.
Rerouting.
Yeah. Can I get that last one around? Okay, cool. It's easier to drive these things than like what I was figuring.
Get ready to turn right.
I want to go back the way that
Turn right.
it had originally taken me. So we're gonna try that. So we need to tell Iran to go ahead and cool their shit, because it's messing up my
Get
game.
ready to turn right.
It's messing us up. So they need to
Turn
cool.
right.
They need to cool it with all their missile spam and shit, so that gas prices can come way down. We can do this a lot cheaper then. What the hell's going on with traffic? They're all just like, yeah, we'll just wait for you, bro. That's how real life works.
Finding new route.
Let's see if that last one clips. No, it doesn't. It's almost like I just have to drive. Yeah, see, it's... I'm not sure. But I get a
Go
little bit of
straight.
stuttering. And it's the encoder. It's not actually anything else. But don't know. It might. Maybe it's. Oh. Maybe it's rumble. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just rumble being jank. But I do believe that I kind of have an issue with the encoder presently. All right.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Now, according to
Turn right.
according to the truck sim GPS in my phone, this way it'll take us less time. So we're about to see if that is indeed the case. We will find out. There it is. See, the goal really for me is if we can find secret passages, that's gonna help open things up later.
I'll find a new route.
We'll find like the quickest and most efficient way by using secret passages. Oh, I see. Yeah, so okay. Right, so note to self, we have about 94 miles of we hope we don't get a bunch of hills. Yeah, but we're gonna go through downtown Las Vegas. We're going through the strip. Or at least past it. The shop's at Mandalay Place. Neat. Huh. That's pretty cool, though. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get in this lane. We are going straight. There is no way in real life that traffic is this generous. This place is gonna be, dare I say, bussin'? Ew, weird. But very neat, very neat. I should poke around and ask about this. Somebody can probably attest to how to unjank it. Not too bad, I mean, considering. Oop. Let's go, come on. There we go. They got that new Volvo, and I wish we could afford one. I think at some point we might. We're kind of going through downtown Vegas. That's nice. I think at some point what we might do is we might be able to buy it eventually. If our business is not just destroyed by real life gas prices. Doing the thing.
Go straight.
Yeah, we should have bet on that. Alright. Right, well. Yeah, 3 trailer. With this particular truck, it's definitely not set up to succeed. We need a better motor and shorter gear stacks. Especially when going up a hill, the shorter gear stacks help because it's less of a climb. And if we have between all of the gears, I think it's a relatively high gear stack. And so jumping from gear to gear is actually going to burn a ton of gas, but it's efficient for a regular trailer. With a heavy load, having a tall gear stack is not optimal. So this truck is going to struggle big. The hope is maybe we can use this thing and beat it into the ground until we can afford something a little bit better.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Hopefully we can get out of the traffic light hell, but I think we're going to keep on doing traffic lights here for a hot minute. Now I did check and see, which, speaking of that, let's see, $325. We got 6 hours, we'll make it on sleep, we're good. They're going to change how rest actually works. So in the future, we're going to actually have to take mandatory breaks. So I think they're getting it set for another realistic layer. And then we can push off sleep, I think like 14 hours. We can do pull a 14. But then once we hit that, we have to take breaks and stuff like that. So now we're going to have to manage, like real truck drivers do, we're going to have to manage our break times and everything, because labor laws actually are what rule that. So you can't work over a certain amount of hours. I believe it's 6 hours or more. If you're working 6 hours, you have to take a 15-minute break.
Go straight.
I believe that's what it is it's because you can work up to 6 hours with no break, but once you cross that 6 hours, then you have to, by law, take at least a 15. And then, of course, once you cross an 8, you get a mandatory 30-minute lunch, unpaid, and then 2 paid 15s. But it technically, if I'm recalling correctly, they only have to give you, because I worked at a place where they only give us like a 10-minute lunch. So I think it's only 30 minutes of actual break time total. But anyways, the laws are written as such. So when we what they're I think that they're going to go for that. And then they came out with they're going to be updating certain trucks, the interiors of certain trucks, to make it look more real with the lighting and everything. So that's pretty neat too. So the next up and coming patch is in preparation for Road Trip. I would expect Road Trip's probably going to hit probably sometime in like August. That's the way it appeared to me, but maybe earliest we might see it mid-July. But as soon as we get Road Trip, fam, we are going to go on a road trip. We're going to go tour. I'll probably just use my other like 7 million money account, like my profile. And what we'll do is we'll just use that and we'll go on a road trip and actually look at some of the cool stuff out there.
Turn right.
Alright, we're getting on a freeway
Turn
now,
right.
so now we should pick up a little bit of speed instead of stopping every few seconds. So my plan for that is to spend a good chunk of
Keep
time
left.
road tripping and just checking out some of the secret passages, checking out some of the map that we normally don't get to see, and kind of see if we can 100% the map. Probably means we're going to have to go up and down some little random highways or something. Might get a little tedious, so. But we can make it fun by like just exploring. Flash that guy. You know, we can make it fun by exploring all the different sides and stuff. There's some really cool stuff out in the desert. Like, normally I just fly past. This is turning out to be not too bad. Yet. So if we just... hopefully we don't have to get off the interstate, because I believe if we can just stay on the interstate... Well, okay. We might actually be kind of... I don't know, we might be okay. We'll top out at 65. Yeah, we'll make it. All for somebody to like just jump on their brakes and make me have to smear my brakes. I could just get over in the other lane, couldn't I? Which is what we're gonna do because I don't feel like slowing down. Well, it doesn't matter anyways.
Do I have to tell you to slow down?
So we got to slow down to 55. That's about right. We're gonna have to really slow down because the load like this, we don't want to hit no one. So this is going to be tricky because now I've put myself in a really kind of crappy situation because we're going up a hill and I'm in the left lane. Everybody's passing me to the right. Oops poops. A little oopsie doodle. Little fucky wucky. Let's get back over in the right hand lane where we should be. Yeah, now we're about to see the problem with a tall gear stack is here we're losing a ton of power, but it's a long way to 9. So short gear stack is more beneficial in this situation because we're just going to sit here and cruise in 10. If I took my foot off the pedal, we'd probably get down to 9. But 9 could sink just as easily. It probably makes more sense to stay. This is the issue, but with our truck is it's not going to do well with heavy loads, but heavy loads would actually make us better money, usually. Yeah, a truck like this is probably better for hauling like a bunch of potato chips products or something. The day cab and stuff. It's definitely not, like, real talk, it's definitely not good for let's see, 4 hours. It's the actual time right now. 23. We could just go ahead and sleep. Nah. We're gonna push through. But I'm genuinely looking forward to revamping sleep so that we can actually control how long we sleep so that we can sleep from like 9 to 5. And then we'll have to find, I think what it is to take a break, you have to park in like an approved spot. I'm hoping that they open that up too, where like to take a break, sometimes truckers will pull over to the side of like a road, or it's a little bit, it'd be a little bit easier to do, right? Because you're actually awake. You're not, as long as it's not in a dangerous spot. You could pull into a Walmart parking lot, for instance, if you're taking, you know, just at 15, and by the time that somebody actually griped about it as you're at the back end of that parking lot, you're probably gone. I mean, in theory, I used to see them do that all the time, but I think Walmart developed a different stance to that maybe in recent years. I don't know. But you used to see that a lot, where suites for rent. Yeah. Oops. So what you used to see is like every now and then a trucker would, you know, pull into the Walmart parking lot, and they would sit in the back. And I saw this a lot when I worked there. But they'd pull in the back of that parking lot, and there'd be like, you know, 3 or 4 guys that would park back there, and then they'd just, you know, pull off when they were break, or they slept or whatever. Usually they slept there, and then the next morning they were gone before first shift came in. So, but I don't know. I haven't seen that in several years.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
All right, now. We are pretty much here. Real short, easy. Pretty easy delivery for a first one.
And then turn left. Turn left.
It's right here at, what is this? Effectively Home Depot. He's gonna stop. Yeah, I kind of got in that lane. That would have been on me, 100%. That would be on me. Probably get honked at too.
We're here.
Though I talk about traffic safety, but every once in a while, man, I'll make that mistake. I get so mad at myself for doing that, because it's like, I talk about, geez, that didn't sound good. I talk about traffic safety a lot, especially on here, you know, like, hey, you know, we got a hurtling car at, you know, 70 miles an hour down the highway. Like, bad crap can happen so fast at those speeds. So I take it very seriously. So when I do boneheaded things, and I do, I always get mad at myself for it. When I gotta go check out when the patch notes come out, I need to check those out for 1.6. They should be out relatively soon. And done. There we go. All right. That was pretty short, and we spent half of that on gas. Let's see, what else we got? So we go back. Basically, we're just running back and forth with the same load. Wild. Alright, so if we run this one, this is probably the best bet because literally the same job. This run a Bobcat. I'm not seeing anything too big. Let's see. Let's refresh and just see if we can grab anything. Make sure that we're getting the most up-to-date listings. Yeah, so this right here would be our best bet. Unless... let's see. It's definitely not going to be there. It's going to be like short. So let's see the shortest route length. We could jump on one of these. I mean, it wouldn't make crap money. I mean, look at this. This is kind of sad. They're fun to drive. Nah, we're gonna go with the. We're gonna make some money. Whoa! Oh wait. Route length. Do not price per distance. So now this one looks pretty good, but again, why did it show something different? Hold on. I'm getting really picky now. All right. Someone took it. Where them Bobcats at? Somebody grabbed them Bobcats, didn't they? Well, this one will have to do, I guess. Alright, well, we'll run that. Crap. That's on me. I should have grabbed them Bobcats. That'd have been easy. Alright.
Get on with it.
Alright, so we need to turn around. Should be easy. Place is just down the road. We'll head there first. Now, according to Truck Sim GPS, I can just walk through that wall. Neat. It's not perfect. Not by a long shot. But it's worth it. Nice to have a little GPS on my phone. Alright, let's leave Home Depot here and head out to geomembrane rolls. So plaster and sons to plaster and sons.
Left.
Neat.
Turn left.
All right. We will head that way now.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Huh. There's a church right there. I think. Maybe it's a courthouse.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
I feel like... I don't know. I want to get more out of this truck. I want to get as much out of this truck as possible. But I also don't want to sink a ton of money into it. It's like I'm kind of in a bit of a bind, I suppose. Because really I need to sink a bit more money into it. Over there's a gas station. Might want to consider that too. Well, when we leave, I hope we go past there, because that would be a good idea. Real quick, fuel up. Pop by the gas station. We'll pop by the gas station, fuel up. Let's get our order right here. And then sleep. There we go. Gotta get the order of things right. Ah, there's my arch nemesis. The arch nemesis of all progress. Red lights. So the hope is that we're going to be seeing, I'm hoping, I believe the next expansion is going to be, if I had to guess, it's going to be South Dakota. That's, because they've been working on that for a bit. I think the next one after that is going to either be British Columbia, so we're going to head back out west, or it's going to be Indiana.
Keep left and then turn left.
But I feel like
Turn left.
we should knock out North Dakota first, and then go to Indiana. But it looks like from the hints that they gave us,
It's all over now.
We're going to back in there. So on the blog, I posted maybe 2 days ago a picture of what looks like a farm and a bunch of cornfields, and they said, guess where? And so I initially thought maybe, well, Iowa would have been my first guess, but we already have Iowa. So then the idea was, people started thinking, well, it's probably not North Dakota, but I did some research, and apparently North Dakota has quite a bit of corn. Uh-oh. Nope, not right. Try and get this turned around a little bit. Make that line up. Yeah, that looks right. That's definitely not right. Yeah, I'm not seeing it right. See, in real life, this would probably be easier. As I actually have myself oriented. Seeing it on a flat screen is a bit of a disconnect, I believe. Little jump. Yeah, I didn't have it right.
Drive
all right.
safe.
Here we go. This one isn't too bad as far as weight, so, but it's still a 3-trailer drive. Again, another short one. I'm not sure what's going on with the world of trucks right now, but all these jobs are like really short. Any of the jobs that are driving worth my time are really short.
Get ready to turn right.
Should have taken that one with those bobcats.
Turn right.
Hello, car. What are you doing? Oh, you're heading into that gas station. This is an unfortunate sign. Getting around that sign, or seeing around it, that's in a line of view. It's like, gotta break some traffic law. Alright, good. Let's see, 149. I guess we're gonna go straight here. We're not heading back. GPS says I need to go straight, or I need
left, and
to
then
turn left. But my other GPS says not to, so let's go with the other GPS. It'll probably be slower, but see, it's less miles. That's 149 miles. But I think the native one is usually quicker because it favors highways over. So maybe something I need to drop a line in the Discord.
Let's find a new route.
Be like, okay, guys. Maybe, I don't know. So the next step. Let's see. Hopefully, we actually have a job that'll take us back to like Illinois or something, but I have a feeling that pretty much every job that is going to Illinois is being taken, as far as I'm from the world of trucks. Now we could do like a native like a not World of Trucks, just a regular delivery. That might be okay, I don't know. We'll just have to see on that. Alright.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I think we're punching above 20,000 now, though.
Turn left.
So that's the good news, right? It's like we're actually getting somewhere.
Keep right, and then turn right.
We're actually getting somewhere money-wise, so we can start saving up.
Right.
To buy an actual used truck that might be better than this thing. Then maybe we can hire an NPC. Though that gets expensive too. If we're gonna be real about it. Because if they don't find a job, that now you gotta pay for everything. Yeah. Not so much.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Alright.
Turn left.
Whoa. Turn left painting just disappeared as my truck rolled over it. Neat. Alright. Well, we can get to the next, probably through this delivery easily by just, we can just go straight through it without stopping for gas or sleep. But if we catch some, like a sleeping area, we should hit that. Which we might, because we're about to get on an interstate. So that might be the best move there. But I need to get...
exit right.
We need to get like a bigger mileage job just so that we
right.
can... Alright. Yeah, we get a bigger mileage job, make some couple thousand off it. That'd be nice. It seems like right now there might be a lot of people just pulling jobs off the boards. Either that or there's a ton of shit expiring. One of the two. So I can't tell, but hopefully we start seeing a little bit more. It also might be where I'm located. So I'm either in a busy area or it's just what's procking in the current area. Kind of difficult to tell, and I'm not exactly 100% sure how World of Trucks contracts work, like how often they update server against clients and who takes what, but it should just be a system of like post a job for a particular area, and then with a particular code, and then a player takes it every time that the server updates. That should acknowledge that job was taken, no longer available. In theory, that's how that should work. And then it should either proc a new one, or it just no new one procs until the next tick, or server tick, and then it'll, however that'll work. That's how I think it works anyways. I could be wrong. I know that they said that they want to revamp the system. Another one of these 3 trailer jobs. Oops, all on the road here. I'm really, really bad at driving at third person. I've seen some guys who can keep it steady through that. I cannot. It's also pretty hard in the dark. So there's that. So far, I haven't seen anywhere to sleep and fuel up. And those are the big things right now that we got to worry about is running low on fuel. These little jobs are kind of Yep, that was what I was worried about, is we're gonna start degrading pretty quick. Road work up ahead. Where's the road work though? Random road work truck, speed limit come down. Now we're back into it. I don't know, man. That's a stop right there. Nah, we're not gonna stop. We're just keep going. I mean, we're so close. So let's just roll with what we got, and wish there was some place where we could. Well, okay, I'm looking right now. I see one possibility. So this might work out okay. Because there's a gas station right outside of where we're picking up, or where we're dropping off. So we get that knocked out pretty quick and easy. Oh, here it is. So we gotta slow down. That does not help. And the road work right there, so we can get back up. Man, hearing him yawn makes me want to yawn. gas. Barely, but we got enough.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Where is it? There it is.
Exit right.
A little bit fast for that intersection. Here we go. Alright, good. Alright, so we should like 30 miles up there. Sleep is the biggest one right now. See how close we get on sleep. Okay, yeah, we're good. Barely, but we'll make it. Just have to make sure on that one. I just want a new truck. Alright. Good thing let me see. Let's see, 53 minutes. Yeah, we're good. We're like north side, just north of. So we're actually doing pretty good on time. I'm not stopping. We are not doing that. We're gonna cruise all the way. Make this one quick. Now, next thing. Wish I could fit like a 3-monitor setup in this place. It'd be so cool. Get like a camera from like over my shoulder. I just don't have the room. I need like a whole dedicated room to do it in. There's a guy in front of me. Let's not blind him. I just noticed that. Ripperoo. Alright, so this should be a place pretty close by.
Then exit right.
Yeah, right there.
Exit right.
So we're going to go drop this off real quick. And then after that, we'll just jump in.
Get ready to turn left.
Fill up, go to sleep.
Turn left.
Can I see around it? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Hopefully there's nobody there, because
right.
there's no way I'm not clipping that. We'll come back out this way here in a minute.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I think we've delivered to this company at least once before. If not, 2 or 3
left.
times. Yeah. Selena's Plaster and Sons. Yeah, we've delivered to it. Might actually get a ticket. Yeah, probably.
Keep right.
What I want to do.
Turn right.
I want to do, I think, at some point. Yeah, we've delivered here recently too. I think no, maybe not to this particular one. It's like a
Here we are.
Housing
Safe and
supply.
sound.
Yeah, like a housing supply. It's like one of those companies that sells stuff to the contractors. Oh, that's a real great place for it. What a wonderful place to put it. Some weird controller lag. Oh, that's not good. I don't know, we get it all the way in. I don't know, it might. Yeah. That's gonna be more. We need to get that. Alright, let's see. I need to get away to. Let's see, where's that? It's over here. Yeah. Jump in that. Over there. Alright, so we're gonna run and go grab some sleep real quick and then we'll look at what's available. We'll probably want to come in all the way back. It's probably what's going to wind up happening. Hey, they kept it there, though. That's kind of cool. Usually they just disappear them. But they actually left our delivery right there. Neat. Alright. Alright, so we need to go to the left. This will put gas in the tank. Yeah, I see it. It's right there. Just coming back the way we came. So this will get us squared away. I forget you really don't need the engine brake when you're driving just a solo truck. Down this way. This one's a big one too, so that'll be good. Let's see, where's it telling me to go in at? Oh, hey, look. Guess it's gonna rain. Truck entrance? I can't tell. According to this, it's telling me to go into the back end. I can't see. Maybe because of this. Let's see autos. This is the trucks, I think. Well, we'll go over here. For the sake of exploration, we'll fuel at 1. Hopefully this one's not too expensive. Let's see. How much you gonna cost? $5.57. It's kind of trash. Alright. Next thing we can do, avoid sleeping violation. Really? I should have focused on that first, dummy. Alright. Huh. Yay. Alright, so that was unfortunate. Let's see, so come on. It's 556 here. How much you want to bet? It's going to be it's probably going to be 556 at the other side too. All right, I think we're good. Let's not hit something. Yeah, I mean, the current sleep system is kind of trash. If I'm gonna be real. Let's go to this Loves over here and see if this is just effectively what it is. Let's see. But the new system could be just as painful. So we don't know. I mean, could be. 557. It don't matter. We got to spend the money to fill it up. So either way, spend. I don't know. Locally, around where I'm from, that's about right. All right, we need to actually go look at a job. All right, what do we got from here? Meat. We can deliver meat. This one's not terrible though. Let's see, so I'll just keep burnt. Wait, this is a heavy one. This would be the one then. Run it back out east. Unless there's something to like Illinois from here that's not ridiculously cheap. Or we could wait and just burn a little bit of time, right? Like, see if one of these electric jobs are available right now. See, I don't know. It's like destination. What the heck? Hold on. Volvo. Under a quick job. Oh, destination. That's why. Route length. So we could do. I mean, that's. California would be icky. Although that'd be so in character. Oh, here we go. Fireworks. We could burn a little time doing this one. Oh, we could do this one. Santa Fe to Clovis. Let's see if there's any more. I don't know. I just feel like these are a waste of time. Like, they're kind of cool. It's an electric truck and all, but it's like, eh. All right. Price per distance. This is the cheapest one. Oh, here we go. We can take this backhoe loader to Kingman for $343. Or we could take this forage harvester for $317. I say we take the meat. Yeah, screw it. Let's go. We're gonna beat the hell out of this truck anyways. Let's make it good. Make it catastrophic.
Let's get this job done.
All right. I need to turn around, don't I? Yep, sure do. We'll go out this way. Has anybody 100%ed the map? I guess we're going to kind of be stuck in this area for the rest of forever. I mean, just like profitability wise. Although I guess realistically I could have taken that one back out to Arkansas.
Turn right.
We'll run the meat. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm dumb. Where am I turning? What? I thought I found a secret passage. Like, no, it's just the road, Goofy. The one that you just took. Okay. Alright, so this one's up over here. If I'm going to keep on streaming, I got to figure out a better arrangement for the heat in here.
Keep right.
I do be getting hot. Do be getting hot up in here now.
Keep right.
All right.
And then continue straight. Go straight.
We got... It's 50 in here. I'm going the speed I think it should be. But it's actually faster. Yeah, Western Star was one of the brands mentioned. So the Mac Anthem, I got a feeling that they might drop a new version of that or something. But alright, now it's a little bit slower. But I know that the Western Star, they're doing something with shadow mapping and like fixing the textures
Go straight.
in the truck to make it look more realistic, which looked really interesting to me. I mean, it doesn't look bad, I don't reckon. Looks okay, I guess. I don't know. But they're gonna make it look better inside the cabin. I just wonder what the changes... I'm curious to what the changes are that they're gonna eventually make to World of Trucks. Wait, did I just miss a secret passage? I'm pretty sure I did.
Get
Hold
ready
up.
to turn left.
Wait a minute. Okay, so we're at a farm. Chances rising that a secret passage
Turn
exists. Let's see. If there was a secret passage, it'd probably be right there, which it's not. Okay. Oh wait, but we're still on the... Yeah, no, it's not. Let's just something on the other side of that. Now, there might be something on the other side of that, Bob.
This
Go that
is where
way.
it ends.
No. Wait, hold on. No, there's not. The scenery looks like it for certain, but that's definitely a dead end. Hey man, I'm just trying to find as many secrets if I can. There was some really cool hidden stuff. Alright, let's knock this one out.
Let's go.
My truck is really not rated to haul these heavy things. We're gonna beat the hell out of this thing anyways. We've only gone 300 miles today. That's it. Nice. I think normally we're like, by now we're like 400 or 500, but it's consecutive miles. I keep on like, I'm gonna take the most profitable job. Let's see, it's 145, it says 144, so whatever. It's... Yikes. not much I can do here. There it goes. Got ourselves a long boy. I don't reckon I've been down this way though. So we'll need neither gas nor
Keep right, and then turn
sleep
right.
on this one. Alright.
Turn right.
Let's see. Are they coming? Nope. So we can just plow on through. My poor truck. Hauling all this heavy stuff tonight.
Go straight.
We do be hauling shit. That's what our company's.
Keep right.
That's what the company slogan should just be: is we do be hauling shit. But I feel like it rips off HLC too much. We be building shit. I don't know. We do be building shit. I don't know. I don't know. It's all too goofy for me. But I don't want to copy somebody either. Even if I do like it. We do be hauling shit. Oops, not that one. I figure I could probably just turn this thing off and just have to just shoot a glance over there. Looks pretty good. I have to press this button. We're just gonna, like doing a centipede kind of thing, right? Nice. Ain't looking too bad though. There's a 50, there's a 35. Huh. Get wrecked.
Go straight.
Like there's the 50, there's the 35 right next to each other. Oh, I'll tell you what. Whoa. Anyways, it's
Get ready to turn right.
that is one thing that we won't be doing on my map once I get
Turn right.
a significant portion of it is make sure that we're coming around that corner good. Good. It's for my map. The one thing that we're going to be doing better is we're not having short runoffs. We're going to have like logical, realistic on-ramps and off-ramps when I eventually do get to the interstates. But right now, we do have some realistic properly functioning. I did some drive testing on the map yesterday actually, and it does drive. It is 1-to-1, and it does drive pretty well. Like driving through the town and everything. So we have one town, and I got about 13 miles of road heading out of town. And so now I'm working on getting subsequent other like unmarked country roads. The idea is to kind of have like a little map. What my plan is eventually is once I get it big enough and there's a significant enough portion where it driving it feels impactful, and I'm not just releasing kind of a half-assed product. There's a Napa billboard. Anyways, when I do get to that point, I feel like, okay, this is a good product. It's ready to drive truck on. I'm probably try to push it to like see if I can get it on Truckee, and obviously make all of it available. But once I do that, I'm gonna probably put up a like a blog type site, maybe, or some sort of a site, like a website. It'll probably be pretty basic at first, but my idea is that we're gonna actually have like things going on in our world. Now, I don't know how much control I can have over like what missions proc on the game. But we're gonna have like, you'll read in the newspaper, like it'll be like a weekly newspaper or something. It might not be weekly, it might be like monthly, but something will change. We'll do something different, like, you know, so I'll start building out, and so I'll probably drop those like every month or so, but something will happen is my goal. Is that we're going to make something happen in the game. It'll kind of feel like it's a living world. But I don't know if you can control missions in the game. The idea is ultimately to have it be kind of a multiplayer, and if there's enough interest in it, then maybe I'll host like a server for multiplayer stuff. That's kind of like ultimately, like, is it, if it's getting a lot of traction, then having like a server for everybody, maybe having that be like the official. But so far I've just gotten a little town built, and I've gotten some outer roads, and it takes like, I don't know, that driving through that town will probably take you 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less, just because the lights are timed properly, so they're a little bit longer than what you would actually drive through in real life. So I feel like I need to be in the right lane. Yes, I do.
Keep left.
He's telling me to stay left. But eventually I do need to get in the right-hand lane, because we'll be taking a different road. So, not this one. I think it's the next one. Turning off. Alright, we got it clear now. I think it's this next one. We're gonna exit to the right.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Yeah. Here
Exit
we go.
right.
Right here. Ramp is 35 miles an hour. Yeah, it's a pretty sharp turn, but I don't know if it's 35 worth. We're gonna come back over here. So my goal really is to have like an actual, like, fully functioning American, like rural mid-America kind of feel for my my map. That's kind of the goal, is to have it feel like
Exit right.
you're driving through some place in like America.
Exit right.
And eventually we'll add a city, and that'll probably be on the farthest west or the farthest east on the map. But we can expand that city so that it actually drives like a real city. So good luck, have fun. But in theory, a realistic traffic mod like brutal traffic should actually function the way, because what, if anything, actually we're going to be over here. If anything, what brutal traffic has shown me is the actual like traffic, like the roads in this game are pretty flawed because
Go straight.
you can't get anywhere without like actual gridlock traffic. So the hope is that we can use those kinds of mods in the map that I'm building, and it makes sense. Though seeing heavy traffic in a rural town is ridiculous. Seeing heavy traffic down an interstate makes some sense in certain hours. So
Left.
I don't know
Turn
if the mods account for all of that, or if there is a traffic
Turn
mod that
left.
accounts for all of those things, where it's like, yeah, at certain hours you're going to see more traffic in the game. I don't know if the game itself could support a mod that could do
Get
that.
ready to turn right.
That's another question we'd have to ask,
Turn right.
or I'd have to ask too.
Here we are. Kind of on time.
Edgy Batman, real edgy. Alright, and then we dumping it here. See, that wasn't too bad. Like, this one, it said that the truck isn't, but this one's lighter than the last one we pulled that was too heavy, and that one was pretty much alright. So game, make this make sense. There it is. All right. So $700. We ain't driving. Now we're 2,200 now. Wonder what kind of used vehicles we got. This one ain't too bad for that price too. But maintenance plus 84. So you're showing some extraordinarily wear. This one's slightly better than the one we have right now. Still that Volvo. Whole bunch of these 2014s. Like, we can get hella 2014 Volvos all over here. There. Just good lord. There's a lot of internationals too. Everybody's getting rid of them. First Mac. That one's getting rid of them because they got them new ones coming in. And here's a 300. This is relatively new, but for that price. Well, yeah, I mean, look at your mileage, so shoot. Alright. Can't afford this. Let's fix that. Alright, what do we got? No kidding. We're gonna really do this? Well, you know what? We've never been there. And it's not like it's... How heavy is it? Heavy, but it doesn't tell me. Oh, cargo mass. Yeah, it's a little bit heavier. This one's like the quickest and easiest one we could possibly do. Look at this. Silly. We'll do this. Because this is a town, and we will have unlocked every town in Utah.
You've got the contract. Now go.
And it is where? Oh, it's right over there. Heh. So we can just swing it around and go grab it. I almost hit that. Oh boy. Alright. Come on in here. Go pick up these 3 trailers. It's gonna be a quick one, but we've been in Utah this entire time. Oh, too much. That ain't even. Sure in hell I ain't even. I need to line up that hitch pin with that. The actual thread, whatever the hell they call that thing. Way off.
Let's go.
All right, now this one is still lighter than what we pulled last time, but we've been pulling a whole bunch of these street trailer gigs. Kind of just came over from Las Vegas. So, let's see, what does it say? 76. I mean, this one's an easy one though, right? I mean,
turn left.
This one's a real easy one.
Recomputing.
Because
now.
We're gonna get what, 600 out of it for like 77 miles. I mean, pretty worth it, honestly. Woo!
Never mind.
Spooky.
I'll find a new route. Keep right. And then
Yeah,
turn
last
right.
one might ride a little bit on it. Okay.
Turn right.
Yeah, I couldn't see around there. I got a little spooky. Now. Yeah, so we're good on that side. Over Schmeal. Whole lot of these. Let's see if we get any closer. Yeah, I got them through. Whoa. A little laggy there. This guy in front of us. He's going to sit in the right-hand lane. Proper traffic design tells me. Well, we need to stay in that lane anyways. Crap. Tells me we need to have a right-hand turn lane right there. Heavy traffic? Right-hand turn lane. Come up over here. Wait, we might get some rain? No. Interesting. Alright, we're getting right back on the highway. Yeah, this is going to be a quick and easy one. We'll knock this out real fast. Hoping something, we can grab something that gets us. Hopefully we get something that get us back over to Illinois. I want to go check out the new expansion, but because they didn't have the issue is I could probably get something off of the regular one. But the World of Trucks, everybody's picking up. As soon as something drops for Illinois, a lot of people pulling those because they want to go check it out. Well, just like us. Well, the issue comes in is, alright, oh yeah, we got 2 lanes. Alright. Not comfortable enough to pull through. Now we're good. So, the issue is that everybody's picking them up, but they drop the normal amount. It's like the way the World of Trucks works is I think it just assigns a certain random contracts. Alright, we gotta stay, let's see. No, we gotta go.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Wait, over here? Yeah, I guess this is it, yeah. Okay. So, my guess, my only guess that I can say is that because they drop randomly, and they're dropping at the normal rate that it would for any state, one, we need to be closer to the state to get one in there, but two, they're getting picked up pretty quick. I'm sure we could look at like the regular ones, but I like running World of Truck. I do enjoy running World of Truck stuff. It kind of feels cool. It just seems kind of cool because, you know, other people are driving those too. But I'm hoping that the new system, now nothing's been really talked about, but my understanding was that it's going to feel more impactful than what the current system we have, which is just pick up jobs and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe there'll be like certain community goals that'll happen and certain things like throughout the day that'll make every load that you drive feel important. If that makes any sense. So, I'm kind of hoping maybe that's the case. Or like we could have a weekly, certain weekly things that happen. I don't know. Any number of things. Probably not smart enough to come up with anything that cool. Alright, let me get over a little bit because we're going to be not exiting, hopefully. Let's get past some of this traffic.
Keep left.
Yeah, I was about to say, port of entry. Alright, well, we gotta actually get over, yes. Oops. That's tricky. That's enough to make my head spin. We're getting off over here.
Keep right, and then exit right.
My guess
Exit right.
is, I mean, anyone's guess at this point is,
Go straight.
you know, maybe we have some leaderboards or some, you know, like, you know, competitive or something, you know, or open up the option to have like a company like Truckee does. And the modding community's done a pretty good job of doing that. We
Go straight.
Alright. Yeah, that's not cool. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Whatever they do, I hope it's good, and I hope we get it before Christmas. Because no, I don't want to go there. Christmas event is always really fun. I think I actually streamed it on here. I think it was like my very first stream. We were knocking out some of the Santa Claus missions. I want to go back and watch it. But I think we were knocking out some of the Santa Claus missions in my very first stream. So my thought process is, you know, I want to, like, well, you know, even Halloween was kind of fun. The Brackenreach, going into all those pathways and stuff like that. That was kind of fun. And the fact that you get to earn like little doodads to put in your truck. That like the only way you can get them is to do those events, and if you don't do the event, that's the only chance you have to get any of those things. If you miss the event, you can't get them anymore. So I like that kind of thing. I think it creates like a, you know, a challenge to play the game. I'm driving a train, guys. But I'm driving a truck. A train on it. I like trains. I like trains. Speaking of trains, there's one. Which is the reason that we have to stop. So me saying I like trains. I like trains. Now we're 2 miles out. It's right over here. This is a real quick, easy one to knock out. We picked up $600, maybe $7. I mean, I ain't flashy or nothing, but I wonder what makes more money though. Like these really quick ones that, yeah, we make 600, but it's really quick. It takes not that much time to do. Or the ones where you got to go across the country for the same, like, if the price per distance was the same, what would be more efficient? Short ones you just knock out repeatedly, or a long one? Hood's Supermarkets. I want to go there. I feel like they have good food. Whoops. Apparently I really wanted to go there. So I started driving there. What a nice little town. I don't know if Logan is a nice town in real life. But this portrayal makes it look nice. Nice downtown. Nice looking courthouse. Look at, see all these people? They're out here enjoying an evening. Old couple sitting on the bench. I guess we're dropping buttermilk off at like a at Eddie's burger joint. I don't know.
Go straight.
I think it's supposed to be a ice cream joint though in the game. I don't know what Logan's like in real life. I've been out there. No, that's a little farther west than I've ever been. Just a little. I think farthest west I've ever been is like Sierra Vista. Maybe. That's probably about the limit. Oh no, Eddie's is a supermarket.
Go straight.
Yeah, I think it'd be easier to go straight through this intersection and turn, come back around. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've been
right,
this far
then
west.
Turn right.
Although when I went out there,
Turn right.
in that part of Arizona,
Finally, we are here.
I mean, finally, it was only like a couple of minutes drive. That's got to be a couple hours drive, though, in real life, for sure. Driving out there from Texas out to and then back was, Lord, that was a long drive. Some like it salty. What is that? All right. It's like some sort of an achievement. What the hell is that? You gotta be kidding me. This crap right here. Alright. Real, though? That might be too short. I'm just gonna be real with you on that one. Can we get out of this state at all? These contracts all suck. What does the freight market look like? We can't do either of these. This one we could head up to. Wait, hold on. From Logan. These are worse. Logan, Austin, Texas with the clamshell buckets. That's $296. Well, hold on. Let's look, because what if we went to Ogden? I mean, that's a bit. No, yeah, it's the same thing. So we have two choices, really. Wait, this updated. Okay, hold on. Let me synchronize that real quick. Sync it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here we got for 336. We could do. I mean, we could do this. And it's. Or we could just wait. We could do something like this. But that's not I mean, we're still making more money doing it this way. Hate to say it, but that is. Well, for 330, we could do this for 330. Problem is, I don't know how heavy. That doesn't tell you how heavy. No, wait, it does. 68. Well, we've hauled for 68 and it's fine. This one's a little bit less. 298. So for 330, it's just 6 cents less. Or we could do this at 36. That's frustrating. Oh, here we go. Well, no. Now what happened? At 304. So this one just popped up. So a motor grader. This takes us to Illinois. Let's just knock this out. I don't know where that one came from, but we'll do that. All right.
Ready to roll.
Rock and roll, dude. Where is it? All right, 17 miles, not So, what we can do is for 7 hours is we can top off everything and start out. So let's go see where it is and see if we can find a place that's gonna get us to sleep. Let's do that first. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Cool. So we have a gas station that's right along the way.
Turn left.
So we can sleep, top off our fuel before we even get there. Not really a look. Hopefully there's nothing there.
Go straight.
What's happening here? There's some crazy crap happening there. Yo. Wild. Wild. Alright, this...
Right, and then turn right.
This will be a good...
Turn right.
We'll go grab fuel. And we'll grab sleep since it's already like, yeah, 9. I like trains. Here we go. Here's the train. Where's it coming? I think over here. Yeah, here it is. Someone identify that for me. Is it going to be a long one? I remember when we first started this, like, we had some ridiculously long trains. That mod was goofy.
Keep right, and then continue straight.
We're going to stop off over
Go
here.
straight.
Get me in that intersection, goofball. Holy cow.
Rerouting.
We are going to get gas.
When possible, make a U-turn.
I will make an illegal U-turn. Now, make sure I get us into a pump. This is going to be expensive, but we're getting $4 grand. So that means it brings us up to like, I mean, we don't get to get that much gas, I don't think. $200 worth of it on the head. Alright. Over here is where we can sleep. Another gas pump on the other side. It's just a little one. Weird.
Time to hit
Alright.
the road.
We can just sleep right here, in the middle of the street. Alright. Whatevs. Alright. Oh, we can't do crap. It's already 06, so let's see, 22 minutes to get there, yeah. Oh, we can that early? All right. Yeah, look, there's a little gas pump right here, see? QT 3.14. Neat. Didn't know that was there. Alright. Don't see anything coming that way, but I do see a truck here. Little boy's got sort of looked like that truck was a raised suspension. Well, that was a shock. Anyways, I've seen them old boys driving on the road. I see it. Suspension lower on the back, higher in the front. You see them slack-jawed idiots driving down the road in a pickup truck like that. Like, God, you can barely see over that dash. Your truck is tilted up. Ain't no way. No way. Yeah, I don't really like that. Ain't my thing, but I talked to an old boy that had that. Let me climb in. I climbed in the cockpit and I was like, this is disgusting. But I'm not used to. Not really a big fan of high-profile vehicles. I like low, like a Honda Accord or a Civic, or better yet,
Get ready to turn right.
a Fit. I know it's not safe. Like some people say, well, it's not safe because you got people in big vehicles.
Turn right.
I know that
Turn
there's
right.
the lady in the van who's scared to turn right.
Turn right.
I've seen that lady this morning.
We're here. Now drop the load and go.
Drop it, Batman. We gotta pick it up. Silly Batman. Now, I've seen that lady. She's afraid to turn that van right. Damn well near beached it on the curb. And she's giving me the finger because I'm like, hey, you know, I gotta get places. And she's making this right-hand turn. And she's coming to a bloody stop, like she's driving one of these. It's like, all right, I cannot fathom if you can't listen. If you can't bring it around a corner right.
Come on, there's a job to do.
Alright, let's go. Anyways, what I'm saying, you can't come around that corner fast enough and that it's too big for you. So that's why I prefer a small vehicle, because I can see over. I can usually see everything around me. I know where I am in space and I'm confident.
Turn left.
Hopefully this is we're headed back to Iowa, or not Iowa, Illinois. We're in Utah, Logan.
Turn right.
And we are headed, you know what? Just across this blinking road. Oh wait, no we can't. We do have to turn right. I'm looking at the map, but let's see, 1,232. Let's go this way. We're gonna make it painful on ourselves. Let's go, guys. Anyways, the reason I prefer to drive. I prefer to drive a smaller car for that reason, is because I know that I can maneuver with a small car like that. I can come around those corners. I ain't stopping the whole line of traffic because I'm turning right, and I have to basically come to a stop because I can't see the other side of my vehicle or where my vehicle is in space. So, I guess that's my point. Is that... Dang. I forgot what my point was. Anyways, don't do that. Oh, yeah. Big trucks, yeah. So a big high-profile vehicle like a raised suspension pickup truck. Oh. But most of those boys just roll over the curb. Just straight over the curb. It's something to behold. I'll tell Hugh what.
Keep right, and then continue straight.
I see. This is why I might actually... We're gonna hit traffic lights. It's okay, we'll eventually get on to a... It just like looked a little shorter. I was hoping maybe I'd find a secret passage or something. But no, I just find red lights. So there's that. The good news is that we'll probably see some scenic stuff, because I haven't come this way before. Don't think. No. Looking at my GPS. No, we have not. I think that's the eddies we just dropped off
Keep
at.
left, and then turn left.
But that road definitely is unexplored.
Turn left.
Nice. So we got a grader on the back here. Taking this to Quincy Nielsen Roads. Seeing how many people run down the road. Anyways, Nielsen Roads. I don't reckon I do too well driving one of these though, in real life. Maybe I would. Maybe my overly cautious nature would be the perfect pairing.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Ooh, the leg there.
Turn right.
Spiked. Yep, there's the eddies. So we're gonna go back up this way. Up into them mountains over there. We're gonna drive across the mountains. We're actually... Yeah, we're definitely gonna see some scenic stuff. Kind of a mistake, honestly.
Go straight.
We're gonna regret this. Too late now, though. We can't turn around. I mean, we could, I guess. Nice little park. It looks like to me, anyways. Oh well. I should have trusted it and gone full trust and taken the interstate. Now we're gonna go look at some. Yeah, a little park over there. Little bridge, footpath. Rick's Springs. Yeah, there's a little cave right there. Some cool stuff over here, actually. Look pretty good. There is a secret over there. See, there's no... Oh, wait, yeah, that... It's like a little turnaround. Never mind. I'm always looking for them little secrets. I always want to find those little secret areas. Sometimes you find some really cool stuff that they'll hide away. I'm not totally regretting coming this way. It's kind of neat. It really is kind of cool. Lighting kind of looks like it's gonna... It kind of feels like it's gonna like evening or something, but it's not. Here we go. I went the right speed around that corner though. That felt comfy. It felt right. That's what I should check though. That's the other thing I need to check. Is I could add a mirror, like the little mirrors in the front, and I should see if I can do that to this truck and how expensive it would be. Like, I know we're looking at like 38%, like pretty much all of it is just wear. And it's kind of just not worth, with this high mileage, it's not worth putting a whole lot of work into. That's why I haven't gotten a new paint job.
Right, and then continue straight.
It's because, well, not here,
Go
up
straight.
there. Lake Town, Montpelier.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Yo! Look at that over there. What's that moving
Turn
back
right.
there? A sailboat? It's a sailboat. Come on, truck. What are you doing? Get good. Hold on. We gotta go look at this. It must be like a lake town. Well, it says, kind of says it in the name, right? There's like the sailboat. See, I'm already not regretting coming this way. Went to go look at buying a webcam so I could use it for the eye tracking. Look at that little hillside out there. I'll put a housing development up in there. Neat. Anyways, and they're just cleaning out at the store. Is that? Is there a secret passage? No, it's not. There's a lake right here. You look at that. Neat. Well, we haven't been up this way. I mean, the good news is we're kind of doing a little exploring. The bad news is that it's kind of hard to stay up to speed on some of these turns. Go through this little itty bitty thing.
Go straight.
Nope, not a secret passage. Always looking. Back up into the mountains. Well, that was neat while it lasted. Very neat. This is equally as kind of cool too. too fast. There we go. Little bit fast for maneuvering around an actual truck like this. Probably wouldn't have held. Most truckers I see usually are slow as crap up through something like this. But now, once we get to Illinois, we'll have to focus on seeing if we can find
Go straight.
smaller jobs because I do want to explore Illinois. We just crossed the state line, I think. I'd really like to explore, but I got a feeling that nothing's going to be
Get ready to turn right.
affordable or going to be worth it. Like anything that stays in state is going to be below $3
Turn right.
per mile. So I think we'll be forced to ignore a stop sign. What stop sign? I wonder where we actually are. Well, port of entry probably tells me we're about to cross into, like, I don't know, Colorado? Something like that. However, we can head straight on through.
Go straight.
Alright. We don't need to sleep anytime soon. Let's see. Do we? No, we're good. Let's see. I want to see how much money we've... Show it? No. It's just going to sit there and not show. Alright, whatever. Hopefully we make the $4,000 on this one. Probably level up another skill. We knocked out some of our hazardous, or hazmat. Some of the hazmat jobs, open those up. Kind of makes sense to me. Probably be more money there than whole other classes of jobs. So probably do that next.
Go straight.
I think we heading north. No, we're actually heading south right now. Wild. I think we're about to meet up though with an interstate. Now let's see. Definitely gonna have to get gas at least once.
Go straight.
I'm guessing 3. We'll sleep like 3 times. Something about that. Yeah, something like that would make the most sense. Hey y'all, when you're here, just hit that like button for me, helps me out with the follow button. All helps me out here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're about to hit, let's see, is it just, no, it's not State Route 30. Oh, look at the Badlands. That's Badlands right there. I've never seen Badlands with my own eyes, but I've seen the pictures and it looks incredibly pretty. Whoa, spooky! We didn't take any damage. We're good. But that was one of those moments where a proper on-off ramp would have probably fixed it. Right now, let's see, we have 8 hours before we need to sleep. So if we push hard, we should be good to go. In theory. Oh. Oh. Okay. See why? Wyoming's so great. Da 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 da. This is why we need longer on-ramps. It's because if people can just get up to speed, it'll deconflict a bunch of that nonsense. I'm telling you, it's just silly. Variable speed lane ahead. What'd that mean? Speed limit 65. Well, I guess it means that. Wonder how big this tunnel is in real life. Never been in a real long tunnel. Is it cool? Boring? Look at that. That's really cool. Oh, we're on I-80. Okay. Okay, okay. Not going fast at all. Muchly. This car goes by, we're gonna go ahead and get in our... Yeah, I don't wanna... A little tired of all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're in Wyoming then. That's where we are. Yeah, now everyone can pass me. Yeah. That's one of the frustrating things though is I get up to speed and the way that the AI works is sometimes just squirrely. Just yeet itself into your side.
Keep
Good
left.
Lord. Let's see. So we should be pretty smooth sailing on here until we get to Nebraska. Once we get to Nebraska, then we should, we'll have to take some, oh wait, no, because we're just heading straight across. So we might stay in I-80 all the way to Illinois then. Neat. Well, that'll work out. Let me just full speed it the whole way. Nice. Now today's the last day of the month. No, tomorrow's the last day. Try to get my truckie score up just a little bit more. Maybe I'll make the top 3,000 this month. Although I highly doubt it unless I drive all day tomorrow. I have other games I want to play though. Alright, so hopefully I'm just trying to think. Let me just think through this. Yeah, we're staying straight I-80 this whole way. He got up to speed quick. Huh. I need to add a train track running through my town now that I think of it for my map. Coming to actually think about it, like we need a train, and I forgot to add that. So that's going to take some time to go back through, figure out where it needs to go, and then add in the assets.
Keep left.
But a small town should have a train. Probably through there's a factory on one side, kind of thing that I built as a depot. And so I think maybe kind of like on the road leading up to it. That actually makes some sense. Interdasting. Interdasting indeed. Hey, we're under 1,000 miles to go. Take up the better part of the hour though. That's the thing about these cross-country jobs, is that even on the interstate, I mean, it's still like, it takes, I think to get across the map total, takes something on the order of like 2 hours now. I think it's about 2. So like overall, it takes a long time to cross the map. What's this up here? This must be like a refinery or something, maybe? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Nifty. It's hard to like, it's hard to conceive of like, you realize just how big some of these states are, like how long it takes to drive an ATS, and then you get into the, like I've driven across some of these, like I've driven from Missouri across part of southern Illinois from St. Louis, and like that probably was like, to get into Kentucky, probably like an hour and a half from St. Louis to Kentucky. It's like an hour and a half, something like that. Like it's a not insignificant amount of time. You realize as you're driving, shit, this is taking forever. And then here you do it, and it's like, you know, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes and you've crossed Illinois. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Tell you what, I had to cut grass today. Finally caught a break in the rain. Man, I wish I'd have waited, because tomorrow would have been a better day, and it turned out it didn't. Well, it didn't really rain, so it dried out by then. That took for freaking ever. And I love it when it's like, let's see, we could have stopped there and refueled. Too late now. Topped it off, which would have probably given us enough. If we wait a little bit longer, let's see, 5 hours. Okay, we're good. So it was like, when I started, it was cloudy, overcast, and it was, you know, kind of cool, nice little breeze. I think I got maybe the partway done with the front yard, and wouldn't you know it, the sun breaks out, shining down, the humidity spikes, and just absolute misery. Crazy. Well, hopefully this motor grader gets used to make the roads better in Illinois, especially Chicago. Roads so bad in Chicago. There's a place I don't want to ever go back to. I went there once. I just had to drive through. Like, I didn't even have to get off the interstate. It was just an absolute disaster. That was rough. What are you doing? Okay. Suicide jockey up there, turn it off. It was like pothole. You're driving down I-90, just dodging potholes everywhere. Everybody else is running fast, and then all of a sudden you run into like downtown traffic, and it's just like, oh my god. Like, you just sit, standstill traffic for however long. There's like some flagger that they had it like down to, they're doing like construction or something. It's just a mess. So I wouldn't recommend. And like, we went into some of the ritzy, fancy stuff downtown, and like, you know, I saw this cashmere sweater for like $300. I'm like, good. Shoot, even if I had that kind of money, I would never spend it. I would just go to Walmart anyways. Just buy me a regular sweatshirt like every other human being. Like JCPenney or something. Like, even if I had millions, like, it's not worth it. Is it soft? It felt, you know, no. And like, it was weird too, because it was like, this place was so freaking fancy and upscale. They're like, hey, do you want a model to try this on so you can see what it looks like? And I'm like that was that kind of, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna leave. Like, I was a broke-ass college student at that point. Like, went down to this fancy shop. And like, yeah, a couple of years ago, driving through trash. Do not recommend 0 of 10.
Keep left.
What I would recommend is
Keep left.
Gatlinburg. That's a lot of fun. Chattanooga was really nice. Gatlinburg was nice. Not Lowville, but Elizabethtown. Let's see what else. Don't go to Atlanta. Savannah's not terrible. What other places were really nice? Any of those small places, like those are the places you want to go. How are we on sleep now? 4 hours. Oh, we're great. We got a long ways to go. Wherever this is going to land, that's going to be an issue because we're not going to have the sleep, one of the sleep places. It's going to be like, well, we're going to have to figure out where to go off the freaking path. But you know what? Honestly, right now, we got 4 hours. Oh, it's only 1,600. So there's that too. Yeah, we're good. Oops. That. Meant to do that. Why it's getting dark is because of the clouds. You see it's raining over there. I don't think it's actually going to rain though. I think it's probably going to be just kind of cloud covered like this. Get in my lane. Not cram into a bunch of cars. Now I wonder when they come out with a road trip if like all of those cars, if they start adding them to like NPC traffic. Like I wonder if they'll do that. So that we actual car brands running down the road. That'd be pretty cool. 385 miles till we get off this road. These rolling hills look kind of cool. We came this way last week, I think. Pretty sure we did too. Oh, phone's about to run out of batteries. Get a charger on it. Oh no. Oh, there's wind turbines over there. I think give me like a little GIF or something, you know, down in the corner that kind of reacts every time I talk. Make it looks like a little talking bear or some shit. Not like a VTuber. I all about that life, but something close would be cool. Wait a sec. Let me see if I can fix this because it's kind of hurt. There we go. Whee! All over the road. Let's see, we need gas. Now we're down to 3 hours in sleep. We can push a little bit more though. So what we'll do is we'll push a little bit more on sleep, and then we'll get it to about, yeah, it's 19 or 20, I think. 2000. Maybe we want, once we get to that point, we'll come a point where we can grab gas too. Drive the hell out of this truck though. It's gonna be exciting once we get that odometer turned over to 600,000. It's gonna be even funnier when we put it up to 1 million. That's kind of my goal now, right? Is like get this stupid truck up to 1 million miles. I don't know. That's a lot of driving. That's a whole lot of driving, even on this game. Like, that's a obscene amount of driving. Stay. By that point, I feel like I'm just gonna get bored of this truck and like just begin to hate this truck. Look at scenic view. That's a secret. We could go up there, but we have a mission. We want to get, because I'd like to haul another load before the end of the night. Maybe look around a little bit more. We've pretty much been on the western side of Illinois, so I want to go get to the lake. Yep, we're almost to about to Nebraska. Let's freaking go. Don't turn into me. Crap. Made that weird. Something slow down. We gotta slow down up here though. So let's see. Yikes. What are you doing, guy? Alright, let's see. Oh shoot, that should have been the exit. That was it. Alright, next exit. We're gonna have to go next exit. Well, the next one is actually... Let's see. We got time. Alright. So here's what we'll do. Because up next, we got an actual little sleep area. So go ahead and hit that. And let's see. Well, we could blitz through. Yeah, let's just blitz through. 'Cause we got 2. Yeah, we can make it. We can make it. I'm just looking at the map here. I think we can make it. Because we got a little town up here. And then past it we have... We should stop at the town. Because it has gas too. So that's what we're going to do. So not this exit, but the next one. That way we can fill up with gas. And just go to sleep. It's not this one, it's the next one. Guess maybe we will have some rain. Need to set a trigger for that instead of... Let's see, what is... We're still sitting on an hour. So our next exit right here is a gas station. Good. Good, excellent.
Recomputing.
Should we go to the small one or should we go to the big one? Let's go to the big one.
Go straight.
Go to the Buc-ee's. That's what we should go to.
Never mind.
Buc-ee's down over yonder. Is this the car entrance or the truck entrance?
Go straight.
That's the car one. This is the right one.
Okay, let's find a new route.
518. Not bad. 518 ain't bad. Not compared to what we paid earlier. Still a lot of money. And then we're going to go over here and sleep. That's 481. And sleep. Well, we got enough doing it that way. The second we moved, it turned... That's crazy. Alright. We'll just head right back out the same way we came in. Let's go. That should be all I need. Let's see. I'm gonna need that. What's going on?
Recomputing. Never mind.
There we go.
I'll find a new route.
truck's like getting damaged, but I don't understand
Go
by
straight.
what. 16.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
This rain's all a bit much. I don't think I'm gonna need to stop anymore. I'm pretty sure 13 hours covers that. Yep. And gas is covered. All right, we're good to go. Be cutting it a little close, but it won't be too bad. Oh, get wrecked. This was the one I was going to sleep at, too. No, we got to stop here.
Never mind.
Get weighed.
I'll find a new route.
I guess they're open for business this morning. I gotta fix my vehicle. Shit, what did I do? Required by state law. Well, we might have to go and get fixed again. Let's look and see what it was. Give me a minute here. Alright. So, let's see. Damage. We might actually have to get the damage fixed. So if we get everything... If we were to get all of it fixed... $5,000. Take us back just to the wear. That's dire. That is brutal. Pull this off my ears for a minute. These headphones are killing me. Your vehicle is in poor condition. This stupid truck's gonna cost me more than it's worth. That's not good. She's still driving though. We get a ticket for driving a trash vehicle, don't we? I wonder. I reckon I could just like, I don't know. Part of me wants to keep it. The other part of me is like, this ain't worth it. It's just getting, fix it ain't worth the fixing. It's all busted up and everything. Look at like trading in, but I don't know that I get much off it. At any rate, we got to finish this job, so you know that's where it is. That's a good question though. It might be more worth it just to actually get a better quality vehicle. I mean, this truck has given us quite a bit. It's, you know, I've probably earned my money's worth out of this truck. And if they're fashion, maybe? I probably have. I don't know. We've driven with it so much worse. Maybe we can like fix the tires. That won't cost too much. Maybe that's what we do. I feel like this is a good... Maybe it was all that hauling that we did with like over heavy loads. I mean, maybe that's what it was. Did all that damage to it. I don't know. That's a difficult problem to have. Although it's coming down like cats and dogs right now, though. We got something going on here. I can barely see it. I don't even know how it looks. How does it look in stream? Now it's about as bad as it looks in real life. Can't see crap. Let's see, 111 miles left. Yeah, we're definitely in Nebraska now. We're heading east. I think we'll head through Iowa into Missouri or something like that. Or just head straight to Missouri. Yeah, we're just dead straight in Missouri. And then into Illinois. Yeah, that's definitely troubling. This damage here might just be more worth it. Trade-in value. Well, at any rate, I want to get my odometer to read 600,000. So before we do it, before I trade it in, we'll have to see how much we can get for it. Because we can get at least 20 grand for it on a trade-in, which I doubt we will, but that'd be nice. Well, we could look right now. I mean, yeah, oh boy. All right, let's look at services. Truck dealer, used truck. Say we wanted to get this one. Well, let's look at something a little bit better. Say we want to get this one, right? We can't even purchase it. Okay. We'd have to have the money for it. Okay, well, let's see. The only way we could do that is if we bought... Like, let's just say we bought a truck, in theory. Peterbilt Mac. Let's see. International. I don't know. We don't have a Volvo? No, we have a Volvo. Let's just buy online. Let's just say we buy the base. This right here. This V&L 300 2018, which is going to be the cheapest. It should just say, like... He's not even saying a trade-in. So I'm guessing we can't even trade our piece of crap in. Yeah, I guess not. Guess we can't trade it in. All right, well, that's good to know. there's no trade-in option. Yeah, we're gonna run this thing. We're gonna run this thing into the ground. We're just gonna save up until we have like 50 grand, and then buy a nicer used truck. Which is probably the most reasonable thing to do. Dang. Though I will say this visibility is pretty trash. Solidly in Nebraska. We're heading east. I think we go through Missouri. I want to say we do. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to go through Missouri into all right, enough screwing around. Let's get this job done. We're almost done. Final push here. So let's see. 400 miles. So let's plan on saving up at least double what we made this time. God, that jet's taking off at Mach fuck. You realize how fast that just was? That's not, there's no way. No way it could be. We had this argument in the middle of the Daytona 24 in iRacing. Back in the day, the airplanes used to take off at like Mach fuck. Like they were just zip across the screen. And we would sit there and argue with other guys in the lobby about how this is not, the jets that moving that fast is not real. I don't know, that might actually be pretty close. I don't know. If it was as close as it looked, it probably would be about that. I don't know.
Keep right.
All I can tell you is that
Right.
in the iRacing example,
Exit right.
it just took off. It was crazy. I guess maybe just driving damages the wheels in some way. Huh. Seems to be the case. We're on a state route now, so expect some slowdowns. This will take long no matter what. Well, we're almost, yeah, we're south of 400 almost. Oops. So that'll be good. We're going to be on regular roads. So we'll get all of this, the traffic light action. Yeah, we come this way several times. Wake up. Alright, Deeper. Keep your eyes open. I still like that phrase. We do be hauling shit. And the more I think about it, the funnier it is.
Go straight.
Okay, Batman. Let's see, what's the
Keep
difference?
left, and then turn left. Turn left.
We haven't explored downtown. We've taken this way before, so let's go this way. We're gonna go left here. What you doing, duder? Oh, you're gonna sit there? Yeah, could have gone. Definitely was a good call not getting this truck painted, because we're gonna be ditching it. We'll probably use it for all it's worth, get as much money as we can out of it, buy a better truck. That can go a whole lot longer without getting catastrophic repairs. It could be our project truck, though. We could like overhaul it and stuff.
Keep right, and then continue.
But until we can actually afford to like
Go straight.
swap that engine and the transmission, it ain't gonna be worth it. So I never realized just how difficult it is playing this game with the real economy mod. It's not easy. It's gonna take a hot minute to get a brand new truck. I remember that by now, when on the other profile, when I didn't use the mod, hell, I played the base game.
Go
3
straight.
years. But when I didn't use that mod, I mean, like, by now I'd have, like, a brand new truck and probably bought one for an NPC. But doing it this way, like, I would feel lucky to have this truck. Getting another truck, good grief, not even a thought in my head at this point. This golf cart here. Jeez. Golf cart, more like a ATV, but talk about slowing down all the way to turn right. Hey, there's a train. I like trains. Here's a slowdown up here. Guarantee we won't go the full speed limit, which is 65 on this road. Alright.
Go straight.
So we got a long ways to go yet. Feels like it anyways. Tell you what, that down that sun, man, it just takes the starch out of you. So I don't know. Alright, so I think in order for this truck to be used for a trade-in, I can't buy a used, trade it in for another used truck though. But I can trade it in for a brand new one so long as it's in good repair. So the only thing I could think is
Keep right, and then continue straight.
the only thing I could think is we buy a brand new truck, right? And we use a loan. That would probably be... We'd have to buy something cheap. That'd be the most reasonable way of doing this. Certainly not a terrible thought either.
Go straight.
Or we could just beat the hell out of this thing and... So that's always an option. Right, that's an option, is...
Go straight.
We could just keep this thing, beat it in until it's finally just... The problem is, like, I don't know, like, if we start catching fines for having it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the limit is.
Go straight.
All right. It's only 45 through here, so there's that too. Have we come this way before? I don't think we have. Oh, and we're in Missouri. Like pretty much in the Ozarks at this point, right? I don't know. Probably don't know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, we're gonna keep on having to slow down and stuff like that. Part of the game. Oh, but got good news here. We getting on a freeway.
Ready to turn right.
Let's go.
Turn right.
Here we go. It's about 300 some odd miles to go. Yard work doesn't have to be hard work. That's what it'd say. Alright, truck. We going. We getting gone. There we go. Hungry trucker menu, huh? Oh, looks like a chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A still better. So we're on I-29. At least 24 miles. Savor the crunch. Yeah, it's a chicken place. Must be not discount Chick-fil-A. Yeah, right. That'd be discount Chick-fil-A. Alright, the next... Whoop, all over the road here. Luckily, I'm all by myself, but I'm all over the freaking road. That sun would have got to me a bit more than I thought. Normally, I'd be able to stay awake for a long time, but I don't know, man. What I wonder, though, is... We're almost there. Hoping next Saturday I got more energy. I'll tell you what, it's hard. It's hard to be driving a truck, I guess,
Keep right.
after being out in the sun all day.
Exit right.
So that's a bit of a difficult trudge for me. Just how tough it is.
Keep left.
Don't get old. The moral of the story is don't get old. Because I used to never, barely slept. I was young, and I just stay up, pull all-nighters, do World of Warcraft stuff with the boys. Make sure there's nothing over there. Used to
Go straight.
be up all night learning raids. There was one time, I can't remember what raid it was, but this is back in vanilla. This is back in the very beginning. And whatever raid it was, might have been a Nixia's Lair. I don't think we really had a guide on how to do it, so we all just had to learn the fights on our own. So we truly be progging the fights. Back then, there's no, like, when that chick first came out, there was no YouTube to watch it. I guess YouTube might have been sort of coming out then, but, like, there was no, like, you have to watch this video in order to join our static. Like, it was just like, alright guys, get the guild together, we're all on TeamSpeak, and we're going to figure out this new raid. Never raided before, so we're going to figure that out. I'd love to get out of this lane, but I can't. So, that night, you know, that we all decided that, we got in there, we all got attuned, and spent most of the day getting attuned. So that was probably like 6 hours to try and help everybody do all the quests. And then by the time we get in there, It's like 10 at night already because this one guy never had his crap together. We're like, hey, get on early tomorrow, which was over a holiday, like over Christmas. And we're like, get on early, something like that. I don't remember if that was. I get them all confused. But anyways, we told him to get on early, get these quests done. Like, here's the quest you got to knock out, where the quest givers are, everything. Oh boy, didn't listen to us. Didn't even log on. So we had to rush him around and try to get him to get all the quests done. And like, it was the guild master and I who were like sitting around pissed. And normally be like, well, we could just replace, but he wasn't DPS. He was heals. And he's actually a good healer. He just didn't bother to rush the attuning. So it was like 10 or 11 at night. We go and get started on the raid, and I think within the first few minutes of that shit, we wiped. So we're all like sitting there like, I don't know, do we just attack this tomorrow morning? And like no, we ball. So I don't think we, that night, I don't think we cleared it. I think it took us like the rest of that week and maybe longer to get our first clear. Like, we weren't sweaty. Well, we were sweaty, but we weren't like that sweaty. And now I couldn't even consider it. Like, I cannot conceive what is going on here. All right. Yeah, we're getting in this lane. People need to pass me to the left. So anyways, nowadays, in those kind of things, like when I went to raid, I got screamed at because me and a bunch of my guildies like went to do a raid, and we had a pug, one of our pickups for probably DPS, got madder than hell because none of us had bothered to watch the YouTube video that like she had linked. So she just caused as much drama as possible, I swear. Like, that was her goal. Because we didn't watch the video and like pay attention and do it exactly the way that she wanted it done. We're like, oh my god. So anyways, raiding is totally different now. And everybody's a sweat and a try hard. So me and my group of buddies, we wound up doing PvP. It's like, well, if we're gonna do sweaty shit, I'm not gonna sit there and like have people tell us you have to do it exactly like this guide. So we just started doing PvP because it's actually like, you know, it's less of like you have to do a fight this way or whatever, because it's like we're fighting other people. Look at this goober over here. So anyways, turns out that PvP type games like PAX Day, or if you just main PvP and in even something like Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft, you got a lot less of that sweaty stuff going on. So my recommendation is always like look into the PvP game, because sometimes like you think that it's going to be toxic, and there are those people, but sometimes it's a little bit less like, you know, people getting mad because you don't know the fight and you just want to prog and learn, you know, and slowly learn how to do it by doing it. And if they just want to go and get the clear so that they can get loot or whatever, and there's a video, and why do it the old-fashioned way when you have a video? So you don't see a lot of that in the PvP world. It's just like, well, we're all gonna play. Now, where the attitudes do come in, and you start to get some of that, is like, if your side doesn't gel and everybody runs out to go get kills and doesn't play the objectives, and I can't tell you how many times that happened too, where it's like, all right, you know, you try to do a strategy, everybody just runs off and starts killing random people in the battlefield. Nobody bothers to go try to capture a flag or capture a conquest point. They just want to go do PvP, like just killing dudes. So that's usually where you're like, then you get the drama llama to come out and be like, guys, it's like, well, the BGs is not going well for you. At some point, you just go out there and get your honorable kills. Try to pad your KDR a little bit. Stay out of the way of the other side's Zerg, because you're going to lose anyways. Nobody's, you know, so it's those kinds of things that you see in PvP. But you just keep that in mind. I find for the MMO scene, PvP tends to be a lot better than high-end raiding. I know it's a take, but don't you do it, Car. Alright. You have 91 miles left, guys. That's my my story behind that. Now, I saw a couple of like some of these old school games that are coming out, or that are out, but like Monsters and Memories was one of them. And in those old school games, there wasn't that like you have to dodge a mechanic or something. It was more like longer progression. You know, it was a different time. Game was slower. Shoot, how much time do we have to sleep? 2 hours? We're gonna barely make it. So, anyways, it was a different time back then. Like when I played EverQuest for many years. I mean, it really was a more genteel time. I mean, it was before you had the tryhards and stuff like that. Like, there was tryhard. You had your fair share of toxic nerds. But I don't know. This whole like watch the YouTube video because it tells you exactly how to do the raid. I don't know. That got old for me fast.
Going too fast.
Damn it, Batman. Hippopotamus. Anyways, that got old for me fast. And I'm a big MMORPG guy when I don't play this game, which I love this game. But I have opinions. I have a lot of opinions. And like, I don't think that there's a chance that we're going to see anything really. You know, I don't think that the genre improves any from here. I feel like it's kind of it's gonna change. It has to change. Like the expectation of what the game should be is probably gonna change. Let's see. I think we're about to cross into Illinois. Yep, sure are. Nice. Welcome to Illinois, the new expansion.
Keep left, and then exit left.
Let's see, we gotta go this one.
Exit left.
But I don't see how the genre survives unless we change it. Now, I can see some small passion projects surviving, like old school, like grindy. But I think for the most part, I don't know. Because either the guys that I would play with on EverQuest are long gone. Like they're off in jobs. They've since retired from the genre entirely. Or the fans of those old kinds of games, it just doesn't make that much, that big of the population. There's not that many. And the younger players coming in, I mean, they're coming in after playing like what? Freaking Fortnite? I don't know. I'm not saying that they are, but I think that there's a drop in interest in that type of game. It was very popular back before Discord came around, but now that Discord's around, it does take an element out of those games. And one of those elements is like partying up. You start shouting in town. We'll be good. Start shouting in town for parties and stuff. You know, and
Exit right.
now you'd have some guy just tell you, well, you might. World of Warcraft has like their
turn left.
Their chat so screwed up though. Not there, but like other games.
Turn left.
Other games, probably. Let's see. Did that do that? No, it did not do what I wanted to do. Let's take a real quick picture. Make something for next time. Good enough. Look good. So, next, we'll work on getting that 50 grand so we can get a better truck. Ugh. All I can say is Goldshire sucked when I went to Goldshire in World of Warcraft. I had to run through there for some quest, and the things that were said in the local chat. Nope. 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 But if that's what's taking up MMOs these days, shit, it's lost anyways. For what I've seen in Final Fantasy 14.
Keep right, and then turn right.
The most recent expansion is ass. I don't know.
Turn right.
I have a love-hate relationship with that stupid game. It's well designed, but also like it was supposed to be the
Turn
predecessor of 11, and they instead just went straight for World of Warcraft, but Final Fantasy.
Good driving.
It's the first time he's complimented me. That's it? That's the hard one? Might get caught in that fence though. Well, we'll just kind of pull it. Yeah, not how it's going to work in real life, but anyways. All we got to do is just straighten it up. And yeah, a little bit. Oops. Too much button pressage. There we go. And there we go. And there we are. 4,100. Oh. Now I got 2,600 now. All right. Well, folks, I'm going to go ahead and call it tonight. But like always, hit that follow, hit that like, and I'll see you next Saturday